Most of my AFK farms are really simple and beginner friendly, but today I will show you the best unbreakable AFK farm that can generate over 20,000 golds an hour and still be made within less than 30 minutes. And I'm excited to announce that I now have YouTube memberships available. By joining, you'll get access to exclusive perks and get a shout out in every video. Just hit the join button below this video to find out more. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. So the first step is to place a block in front of this tree exactly just like this, and then go ahead and place 12 pistons in front of it just like that. Go ahead and place a lever, and if anchor block is off, all the pistons should go off. Now go ahead and place any type of block you want, just make it offside like this, and then place another block next to it. Go ahead and scale it to the front of the plot, and then go ahead and place a block over here and set your scale to 41, scale it one time up, and then rechange it to 127 and scale to the side, just like that. If you don't have enough blocks, you can go ahead and scale it to 0.2, just like this. Now come here and place a block and then make about 14 studs wide, just like this, and make sure it's still centered. You can see these 2 points are in the same place. Now you can go ahead and make it a little bit tall, like 14 by 14. Come over here and place a glue block in the middle, just like this, and then a portal on top of it, just like that. And make sure the portal doesn't hit this thing, and you can check that by clicking on the properties tool. Come over here and then place your rotation on 15. Just hover your mouse over here and then rotate it 2 times. You can scale it down as I said, but not too much so you won't glitch out. So yeah, this is perfect. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the side here, but rotate it 4 times. And that is perfect. Now if you have it a little bit close, just make sure that it does not hit the hitbox, because that will ruin the whole thing. And yeah, we're done from the spawn capture now. So you can go ahead and save, and let's start with the bridge. So turn anchor block on and put your rotation on 45 and make sure it's in the middle of the plot, like in front of this flag, and go ahead and place a block with the rotation just like this. Go ahead and raise it above the ground using your scale tool. You can go ahead and scale it down. You're gonna have to make it 63 blocks tall, just like this, and try to make it as centered as you can. And then scale it to the top so it's 39 studs tall, just like that. Come over here and place another block, scale it up so they are smooth, just like that, kind of. Then make it the same width. And now for the height, you're gonna go ahead and make it 19 studs tall, just like that. You can of course scale them down, just like this, but I won't recommend it because they will break easily. But you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to do that. Go ahead and color it any color you want. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the green. Then after this, go ahead and get your clone tool, select all of these with your clone tool, and then change the scale to 19 and clone it 1 time up, just like this. And now you're gonna go ahead and do that until you run out of blocks. I don't know what's up with this color combination, but I make red. Yeah, that looks great. Now you can go ahead and do that until you run out of blocks. And of course you can go ahead and double this because we have 2. So you're gonna put it on 38 and then start cloning. That will make it easier. Well, it looks like I have a lot of blocks, so just to demonstrate the duping, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this. Yeah, you'll have to go ahead and place a rod connecting all of these. So I'm just gonna go to the top right now. You can use anything to go to the top, but yeah, this is the easiest method for me. Now go ahead and place any type of block you want. If you want, you can change the type, but yeah, I still have a lot of titanium blocks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. Go ahead and place a block over here, and let me just make it in the middle. Then go ahead and scale it down and make sure that it's in the lowest point, like that. And then scale it up so it's a little bit higher than this. Then scale it down, something like 1500 studs, just like this. Nothing more, because anything more will go ahead and glitch your scale tool out. Then place another block in front of it, connect it to it, and we're gonna go ahead and continue now. Just click on it and come down. And yeah, just like that, we connected the whole thing together. This is a very important part of the build because this is what will hold the whole AFK farm as one part, because it will be underground and it won't be damaged. So now we're gonna go ahead and start with the duping. So before we start, we're just gonna go ahead and click on this one, and its height is 960.5. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it on the calculator, and if you can't memorize it, just put 160.5. Just type that in the chat. And then you're going to go ahead and click on the second one, which is all the way at the top. And as you guys can see, it's 1502. Just type these in the chat. And now go ahead and place these numbers over here, 960.5 plus 1502. So yeah, this is the number that we got. So what we have to do is just multiply it by 2. That means we duped it once. So that's 1 dupe and that's 2 dupes. So we have to make 2 dupes to get a number above 9700, and this is the number that gets you to the end. So yeah, as I told you, we have only to dupe this thing 2 times. So if you're a pro, duping must be very easy for you. So yeah, we have to dupe it 2 times. So you can remember, just put it on the chat, and now you can go ahead and dupe it. So yeah, here's the process. So first, place a seat on the top, and with movement on 0.5, just make it like this, and make sure it's perfectly in the center. And then now on the bottom, you're gonna go ahead and do the same thing, but to the bottom. This might go ahead and make it hard for us. You're just gonna go ahead and scale it out of the way, and there we go. Now we're just gonna go ahead and make a little fly glitch, or you can just go ahead and connect yourself with a cake or a firework. Select all, unanchor, and then what I like to do is place a jet. Very simple. Going back and going to the top and going to the front. Now we're just gonna go ahead and go up a little bit and to the back, and try not to move as much, because when we reload, the seat position is gonna be right in front of us. And now just go ahead and reload and go back with this jet. Now you can go ahead and select all and turn collisions off, so you can go ahead and sit in the seat instantly. Try to align yourself with it, and yeah, I didn't get lucky. So I'm just gonna go ahead and retry, but it looks like we're a bit too high. So let me try that again. Yes, this will work, I think. And just like that, we have sat in the seat. Now just delete these 2 and keep the one that is aiming up and click on it. And now automatically just wait, and you will sit in the seat on top. So as you guys can see, we have sat in the seat. So just select all, anchor and collisions on, then delete everything, save and reload. So after this, go ahead and get yourself any type of jetpack. It can be a cheap one if you don't have the wings. And go ahead and place a portal, try in the middle, just like this, and turn collisions off. Okay, now this is optional. It will save you a lot of time when you set up, but yeah, it's optional. You can go ahead and place yourself a cake and a jet, and now we can go ahead and know exactly where the stages will end. And yeah, just go ahead and click on it and wait for it to run out of fuel. And when it does, just anchor your character. And just like that, it ended over here, and we have a lot of blocks on top. So we're just gonna go ahead and delete them. If you have a lot of blocks, this will take a lot of time. So what you're gonna go ahead and do is just delete this rod, or go ahead and move them with your clone tool, move them out, and then get your properties tool, and then collisions off and anchor off. And just like that, we have deleted them. Go ahead and place a 25 stud tall block over here, just like this, 25, and then place a seat facing up and to the front. And we are ready to set up everything. Just go ahead and save, and let's start with the setup. Something we forgot to do is to unbind this glue block from the lever. So what you're gonna have to do is just unbind it, or you can go ahead and use other tricks if you don't have the binding tools, but most of you will have it. And then just resave, because you don't want to do this step every time you load it. So yeah, just fix it from now. And just like that, just press the lever, and maybe because we have anchor blocks on, just gonna go ahead and unanchor everything. And as you guys can see, everything went back. Let's just go ahead and click on the glue block, and then anchor it and turn collisions off. That way the portal can never fail. Now come over here and then place yourself a firework or a cake that connects you to the AFK farm, and then go ahead and unanchor everything. Walk to the seat, just like this. Go ahead and place yourself and anchor the block and place it, and delete your seat after that. We're gonna go ahead and start doing the conveyors. So the first step is to place 2 jets on top of each other and make sure they're unanchored. Now place a block on the top one and delete the first one. Set the speed for it to 25 and click on it, and then you're going to go ahead and anchor it. Scale it and connect it to the spawn capture. And just like that, we have a working conveyor for the spawn capture. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the fast one for the bridge. So just place a magnet, activate it, Place any type of block you want, but I recommend plastic because it's the lightest and it can be the fastest. And then place yourself a driver seat. Select this with your properties tool and then click F and anchor it. And as you guys can see, it was really fast. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is connect it to the top part of the AFK farm and delete this block we placed earlier. And just like that, we have a working AFK farm. Just reset your character and enjoy the grinding. A lot of the times the conveyor may not work, or it might shift to the left or to the right, so the problem is gonna be with the servers. So you're going to go ahead and change servers. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I would really appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also join my Discord server where I can help you with any of the problems you have. Make sure to watch this video, that will make sure that you keep grinding even though if your character gets stuck at some point. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Good luck.